How do you currently manage your day-to-day schedule from work to personal time? Remember to speak your thoughts out loud. All right, so my how I manage my day-to-day is basically I do the same things pretty much every day, so I don't really need any type of software or calendar to manage my activities. I know exactly what I'm going to do. I know exactly when I have to do it. So as for how I manage my day-to-day schedule, it's usually I don't. I wake up, I go to work, I do various things at work, whether it be personal or work related, and I just try to finish everything within that time frame. I get home and I just relax. So I rarely have to schedule anything, and if I do have to go out, I usually just do it very quickly. How do you spend most of your time? Remember to speak your thoughts out loud. All right, well, I usually spend most of my time working in front of a computer, whether it be at my current main job or whether it be one of the gigs I do as whether it be a test or a freelance gig. But mostly how I spend my time, I usually spend it working. And yeah, we're just working or spending it with my significant other as well, just doing various activities. So I'm gonna move on. What are the challenges with your approach to solving this problem? I don't know what problem you guys are referring to, or if it's the one to managing my day to day. I usually don't. Let's see. Let's see, my approach to solving this problem. Well, if I did have a problem with remembering my activities or maybe being late, I would try to download an application, maybe something on my phone, or maybe use my Outlook or something else. But I would try to use technology to actually um, solve the issue or improve the situation. How frequently do you run into the issue where you can't effectively manage your schedule? It's not very common. Like I mentioned, I try to just stick to what I know. Maybe if I have a meeting that I didn't actually plan or I didn't expect it, maybe I would run into that problem. But usually I know exactly when I have where I have to be, what I have to do, and when I have to do it. So that is my system. It's worked for me for basically all my life, all my even my school life and my work life. So professional life. So yeah, that's I. It's very rare that I do run into this type of issues. How important is it to find a solution to this problem? Well, for someone who does have these types of problems, I would assume that it's very urgent. It could really affect you. It could affect you in a bunch of different ways. Being unorganized is something that you can't really afford to be in 2020. You have to be up to date, organized, have everything scheduled. Like I mentioned, I keep everything in my head, but some people do have that issue of remembering things. So I would assume that this would be a very important problem to fix. If someone were to solve this problem, how would that improve your life? Well, it would obviously improve my life quite a bit. Like I mentioned, this could really be a huge potential problem that could affect you in many different ways. So, how would it improve my life? It would just really alleviate a lot of the tedious task that, well, not task, but it would alleviate some of the burden of actually remembering things and scheduling things or not scheduling things. So yes, if it would really improve my overall life. Yes. How willing are you to pay for a solution to this problem? Well, I mean, it would really have to be something. innovating and out of the ordinary. I mean, there's a lot of solutions that could help you with this type of problems for free currently, whether it be an application or a program on your laptop. So it would have to be something that it would have to be an offer that I can't really find anywhere else, and it would have to be innovating and really uh, guarantee that it's going to help me with my current scheduling or time issue. What price point would you expect for a solution to this problem? Um, I would probably expect to pay like a monthly fee, maybe something very cheap, like maybe $2 or $3 a month. I'm willing to pay that much for an application that I can find easily for free if it does offer more ways to fix my problem. So maybe around $3 to $5 per month. And if it was just a one-time purchase thing, I guess the maximum I'm willing to pay for a program like this would be $15. If you were to design an ideal solution to this problem, even if it's out there, please describe what the solution would look like. It would look like some type of social media feed, but for my own related personal task or meetings I have, like a news feed or social media feed, but for my own personal things. I think most people are used to checking Facebook every day and multiple times a day. So maybe having something within your social media where you can put in reminders or a calendar would be a very nice solution for this type of problem. How do you feel about balancing work, life, social commitments? I'm gonna have to give it a four. I usually don't struggle too much with this. Sometimes the work, work could be. It really depends on the season, or it could be sometimes it could I could have massive amounts of work. Sometimes it could be a little bit lighter. So it really depends on my workload, but usually I don't have any issues balancing my work life and my social commitments. Usually I can take care of both of them with no issues. So I'm gonna have to give it a four. And how do you feel about finding a way to streamline balancing work life social commitments? Why do you rate it that way? Huh. Well, it would be nice to find a way to simplify all of this. Like I mentioned, I do this all on my head. So maybe it would be nice if I could actually do it via software. So I'm gonna have to say very easy. I'm gonna have to give it a four.